I made the song as like my first time writing with Jake, the bass player, like when he joined the band. I think we'd been playing together for like a month, and we'd played some other original stuff, but like I'd wrote that previous, so this was the first time that we kind of sat down together and blended our music taste. So it was a big mix of like all the type of stuff that Jake was listening to, like Floydy things and like King Crimson, and then I was listening to a lot of the Groundhogs at the time, Kings of Leon as well I think, and that kind of made it into what it is. The lyrics I wrote when I was like 16, I think every verse, every line of the verse is like just a different metaphor, sort of about like a similar thing. The style of writing that I like, I've always liked listening to a song and like being able to make my own perceptions on what the song means. That's perfect for fitting with metaphors, I think. I tend to write the lyrics by myself, and then I'll write like the early melodies, like the chords or the riff, and then everything else. I don't write drums, I don't write bass, definitely don't write keyboard. Everything else comes in, and usually Millie writes the vocal melody as well, because I'm very monotone, but she fixes that up. It took like a year to finish. Like not this song in particular, but all of them, because like we recorded them with an old drummer and they kind of just fell flat. They got pushed aside a bit, and then that drummer left. We re-recorded them with another drummer, and then they were great. We spent another couple of months mixing them and making sure that they were spot on, and then they got mastered, and we got them back like early December time I think. And then Ed was like, right, cool, we'll get everything ready with a label. It used to be called Undecided. It's purely just because we couldn't decide on a name for the song. Like I said, there's just so many different metaphors that we couldn't sort of pick one thing out to name it after. So we just went with Undecided, and that stuck for too long, and we're like, that's kind of not a very good name. So when we came back to record the song, and we added in a chorus, because we never used to have a chorus in the song, we obviously had to add some lyrics for that, and you'll hear Sin Again in the chorus. Will you hear it in the chorus? No, you won't, I'm lying. You'll hear it in the first verse, so we did manage to pick something out. I think it might be in the chorus as well. So we originally recorded this song in 2024, and we released it as like our first EP, which we ended up taking down because it was like sort of like high quality demos. We did it ourselves, very DIY, didn't sound great at all. But like the song ideas were there. It's changed quite a bit, specifically the chorus. So the song never used to have like a chorus. It was kind of, don't know how you describe it. It was just instrumental. Just like a big heavy guitar riff coming in, and we did that a couple of times. We decided to take that guitar riff out because we realised it sounds quite big-headed, but like the guitar riff was really good. Like that should be its own song. So that's why we ended up with a different chorus. Now I'll play you a little bit of the old guitar riff, because that's the main thing that's changed. I think that, like, for any fans of King Crimson, you definitely hear where we were coming from earlier on when I was saying about writing with Jake when we first started. The hardest part about it was just how long it took, and like having to, so everything was recorded and we went back in and redid the drums over everything, which like you just don't do. Anybody with more money than us would have just restarted the whole project, but the fact that it came out sounding as good as what it does is like, it's great really. In future though, we're going to be going back to the DIY ethos, hopefully with a bit more experience now. So we've got a gig on the 13th of March, and that's at Diego's in Sunderland. We're playing with another Sunderland band called 24 Hours in Paris. They're awesome. We go to uni with them guys. 4th of April we're playing Stockton Corwin, which we're buzzing for. Feel really lucky that we've managed to get in there. 18th of April we're playing Alias Festival in Newcastle, which is going to be another great one. It's a multi-venue thing. 25th of April we've got the Drop-In, which is like all the Hartlepool's finest. 1st of May we are playing, can't remember the name of the festival. It's set up by Mozenjammer. And then on the 16th of May we've got Fish and Chips in Whitby, so that'll be awesome. And then for everybody that's cool enough to be at Lost in the Woods, we'll be playing there this year as well. Hi, I'm Caleb from Crescent, and this is our interview with MAAD Productions. Thank you for listening. Stream our song Sin Again out on the 6th of March.